everyone, and welcome to Weekly Geek News. Today I have an absolute ton to talk about, so you know it's going to be a big show. And the first thing that I really want to dig into is the Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer, which just looks absolutely stunning. From the graphics, to the characters, to the way they've actually fluidly integrated everything from the original story into the modern era, looks absolutely incredible. If you're even remotely interested in Final Fantasy, I suggest you check this out. The link is in the description below. And speaking of remakes, Resident Evil 2 has been confirmed to be getting a built-from-the-ground-up remake and not just a superficial makeover of the original game's graphics, which is just amazing news, seeing as Resident Evil 2 is widely considered to be one of the greatest horror games of all time. So if you want to check out the rest of that story, make sure that you do so in the links below. And speaking of horror, Mortal Kombat keeps pleasing the horror genre fans with even more horror character additions into its game, this time with Leatherface and the Xenomorph alien, which just looks absolutely incredible. I'm sure every horror fan is very pleased. Make sure that you check out that trailer in the links below. This week, another trailer dropped for Far Cry Primal for its Beast mode, and it looks just absolutely incredible. You can tame bears, you can tame saber-toothed tigers and wolves. Yes, of course I want to have an entire pack of wolves in order to tear up my enemies. Thank you very much, Far Cry Primal. I've always wanted that. If you want to check out the rest of that trailer, make sure that you do so in the links below. Another trailer that I saw this week was for this game called Paragon, and the game looks just so absolutely gorgeous. It's made by Epic Games, the people who brought you Gears of War, and the gameplay itself kind of looks like a mixture between a MOBA and a shooter, although I can't really tell as of yet, but what I can say is the graphics in this are absolutely phenomenal. So much so that it made my jaw drop. I think that I might actually have to get a new video card in order to play this thing. It's really that good. If you want to check that out, make sure that you do in the links below. And in yet even more gaming news is the last gaming story that I have for you this week in the form of a 3DS exclusive called Steamworld Heist. And it looks incredibly cool, especially in the gameplay mechanics and the laid-back atmosphere of the art design and so on. I'm really quite jealous of you 3DS players right now. This game looks actually really cool. So if you want to check that out, make sure that you do so in the links below. Now that we're completely done with gaming, there's something that I wanted to share with you all that's just so incredibly hilarious, especially in the spirit of Christmas and dark comedy. All you fans of South Park, especially the sketch of Who Killed Kenny, should absolutely love this. It's called 24 Elves. Like I said, incredibly hilarious. Make sure that you check it out. It is linked in the description below. And now moving on to my only movie trailer that I have for you this week is a comedy called The Nice Guys, and it's starring Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling, and seems to be kind of like a wise guy, everything goes wrong style of movie, much in the same vein of how a rodeo clown makes fun of this very serious situation. And I think if they make that their foundation and play up that aspect, it could be really funny. Who knows though, but if you want to check out that trailer, make sure that you do so in the links below. And now moving on to my music recommendation this week, in light of Scott Weiland's unfortunate passing, the former lead singer of Velvet Revolver and one of my own personal favorite bands of all time, Stone Temple Pilots, I have linked a bunch of STP songs in the description below. If you've never heard Stone Temple Pilots, I really suggest you check them out. They were incredible. Alright everybody, that pretty much wraps up the show. Thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do so, and if you like the video, make sure that you hit that like button. And if you like my shirt, make sure that you check out my blog, which can be found in the description. Also, before you go, maybe you might want to check out some of these other videos. This week I did my first full-length guitar song here with my brother. It's awesome. I'm also smack dab in the middle of Power Stone, an awesome game by Capcom. I love it. And with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.